Have you ever wondered if there's still a car in 2025 that simply doesn't break down or cause problems out of nowhere? An SUV that can handle bad roads, heat, cold, and keeps going as if nothing happened? Today, I'm going to show you 7 SUVs in 2025 that mechanics themselves call indestructible. And listen, it's not just technical specs talk. These are models with a real track record of durability, the kind that can easily surpass 300,000 km without a single issue. Numbers 4 and 6 on the list hold a secret no one's talking about. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and let's get started. 1. Toyota Land Cruiser. When it comes to reliable SUVs, there's no other name to start with. The Toyota Land Cruiser, it's literally the gold standard of durability. And it's not just me saying this. Ask any mechanic in the US which car is hard to break, and 9 out of 10 will name the Land Cruiser. And you know why? Because this SUV was built to last anywhere in the world. Whether it's the desert, snow, the Alaskan wilderness, or an African trail, it's faced it all, and won. In 2025, the Land Cruiser made a strong comeback to the US after years off the market, and it came back with a bang. A new generation, a retro look reminiscent of classic models, and for the first time, a hybrid engine with 326 horsepower, capable of saving fuel without losing toughness. But the real secret lies under the hood, and under the body. The platform is shared with the Toyota Tacoma pickup and the new 4Runner, meaning a body-on-frame, traditional construction designed to take a beating. Mechanics love this kind of build because it's rugged, easy to repair, and has less fragile electronics. Plus, the 4x4 system with a transfer case and differential lock ensures you won't be left stranded, even if you're miles from any repair shop. It's the kind of SUV that cruises past 300,000 kilometers as smoothly as it did when it left the dealership. It has a durable engine, tough suspension, and an interior that stands the test of time. And the most curious part? Even with this reputation, some still underestimate the Land Cruiser for not being modern enough. But car enthusiasts know, if you want peace of mind for years and years, it's a safe bet. And if you thought the Land Cruiser was reliable, just wait for what's next. The next model is its adventurous sibling, famous for handling anything, with serious style. 2. Toyota 4Runner. If the Land Cruiser is the symbol of toughness, the Toyota 4Runner is the spirit of off-roading in SUV form. It's the kind of car that seems to roll off the assembly line ready for adventure. It looks rugged, is built like a tank, and has a durability record that's won over thousands of drivers in the US, and of course earned mechanics' respect. The 2025 4Runner is practically a living legend. While most SUVs are becoming more like passenger cars, the 4Runner stays true to its roots with a traditional body-on-frame structure and real 404 capability. It's the kind of SUV that tackles mud, rocks, steep climbs, sand, and then still gets you home without a complaint. Mechanics love this car because it's simple. Not in the sense of being basic, but in the sense of being reliable. The rear suspension is tough, built to handle abuse. The 4.0L V6 engine is known for its resilience even at high mileage, and the best part? It's not packed with finicky tech that could cause long-term issues. A Florida mechanic once said in an interview, "The 4Runner is one of those cars that only comes to the shop for oil changes and tires. It doesn't break. It tells you it's tired, and keeps going." Another strong point, its resale value. The 4Runner is one of the SUVs that depreciates the least in the American market, precisely because buyers know they'll be using it for many years. And the 2025 version promises to maintain this formula. All-wheel drive, a reinforced chassis, a rugged interior, and the kind of reliability you no longer see in every SUV out there. The design is also expected to be updated, but without losing the strong identity that has always been part of the model. In short, if you want an SUV that can tackle any challenge, has affordable maintenance, and becomes a benchmark for durability, the 4Runner is a solid choice. 3. Toyota Sequoia. If you want an SUV with the soul of a truck but the heart of a Toyota, the name is Sequoia. This is the kind of SUV that seems designed to last decades. Big, strong, and reliable. And the 2025 model takes all of that to another level. The new Sequoia arrives with a muscular design, a spacious interior, and a twin-turbo hybrid system delivering over 430 horsepower. But what's most impressive isn't the performance. It's the resilience of this machine. It shares the same platform as the Tundra, Toyota's pickup truck, which is considered nearly indestructible in the US. This means the foundation is rock solid, reinforced structure, suspension built to handle heavy loads, and a powertrain that seems unstoppable. Ask any mechanic specializing in full-size SUVs. The Sequoia rarely gives headaches. It's the kind of vehicle that, even when towing heavy loads and driven daily, remains steadfast for hundreds of thousands of miles. The new hybrid system, though seemingly complex, follows Toyota's philosophy: reliable with few reported failures and minimal maintenance. And the best part: despite its size, the Sequoia isn't a hassle to live with daily. There's ample space for the family, luggage, trailers, and yet it's easy to drive. In other words, if you want a vehicle for family trips, towing a boat, tackling dirt roads, and keeping everything in order for years, this is the SUV. And if the Sequoia is Toyota's giant, the next on the list is the king of American roads. A classic with over 80 years of history, built to last and proven millions of times over. 4. Chevrolet Suburban. When it comes to SUVs built to last, it's impossible to ignore the Chevrolet Suburban. It's simply the oldest continuously produced SUV in history, with over 80 years on the road. That alone speaks volumes about its reliability. And the 2025 model continues this tradition. Massive, imposing, comfortable, but above all, tough as nails. The Suburban is that classic American family SUV for those who need plenty of space and don't want to worry about frequent maintenance. It's built to carry kids, luggage, trailers, and still arrive at the destination without a hitch. Under the hood, it continues to offer reliable V8 engines, a smooth shifting automatic transmission, and a reinforced suspension system designed to withstand years of heavy use. And mechanics approve. Know why? Because the Suburban is easy to work on. No complicated mechanics or overly sensitive sensors. Everything is accessible, straightforward, with affordable and easy-to-find parts. Plus, the Suburban has a history of models easily surpassing 400,000 kilometers, whether used for family or commercial purposes. Even the electronic systems, which have evolved in recent generations, are more stable than many competitors. It's the kind of SUV you buy knowing that, with basic maintenance, it'll serve you for many years without headaches. And the best part? Despite its size and ruggedness, the Suburban still delivers comfort, technology, and plenty of presence. But if you're Team Ford, don't worry. The next on the list might be exactly what you're looking for. An SUV with the same size and tough attitude, but with the blue oval badge. Stay tuned. 5. Ford Expedition. If the Suburban is Chevrolet's king, the Ford Expedition is the blue oval brand's ace in the world of large SUVs. And in 2025, it remains rock solid, with timely updates but retaining what earned it the trust of Americans, especially mechanics. The Expedition has always been built on the foundation of Ford pickups, like the F-150. This means it inherits the same rugged structure designed for heavy-duty work. Powerful engine? Check. Towing capacity? Plenty. Interior space? More than enough. But what really stands out is its long-term durability. The EcoBoost V6 bi-turbo engine, which powers most current versions, has been tested by thousands of users and proven reliable, as long as it's maintained with regular servicing. According to many mechanics, the Expedition behaves predictably. If you take care of it, it'll take care of you. A mechanic from Texas shared, "I see plenty of Expeditions with over 250,000 miles running smooth. The secret? Timely oil changes and not skimping on cheap filters. Do that and it'll go the distance." The SUV is also known for its robust build, reinforced suspension, brakes sized to handle weight, and a setup that performs well even after years of use. Another plus? The interior. Even over time, the materials hold up, the seats withstand heavy use, and the controls keep working without drama. And despite its intimidating size, it's surprisingly comfortable on the road. Quiet, stable, and packed with tech, but nothing overly complicated to maintain. In short, the Expedition is the SUV that handles heavy-duty routines, long trips, big families, and still has plenty left in the tank. 6. Toyota Highlander Hybrid. Now let's talk about an SUV that combines two things many think are impossible to pair: fuel efficiency and mechanical resilience. Meet the 2025 Toyota Highlander Hybrid, a mid-size SUV that has earned its reputation in the US, not just for comfort and low fuel consumption, but for the reliability only Toyota engineering can deliver. The Highlander Hybrid is the kind of car that pleases families, city drivers, and even those who log long highway miles. Why? Because it gets over 14 km per liter, seats up to 7, and barely ever gives trouble. Toyota's hybrid system is considered one of the most durable in the world. And that's no exaggeration. Many mechanics report cases of Highlander hybrids with over 300,000 kilometers on the odometer, never needing an engine or battery replacement. This is because Toyota's hybrid system is simple, smart, and battle-tested over decades. Plus, the Highlander has smooth steering, is easy to maneuver, and comes with a quiet, well-finished cabin. It doesn't try to be sporty or off-road. It's an honest, stable SUV built to last in daily life. And even with hybrid tech, it keeps conventional mechanical components in key areas, making maintenance easier. No rare parts or complicated diagnostics. It's the kind of SUV for those who want to forget about repair shops. And trust us, if you want a car to last over a decade with few surprises, the Highlander Hybrid belongs on your list. But we've got one more name to close this ranking. A compact SUV that, despite its smaller size, is considered by many mechanics the most reliable in its class. Let's move on to it. 7. Subaru Forester. To wrap up our list with a golden touch, let's step away from giant SUVs and make room for a compact that's been winning over mechanics for years, the 2025 Subaru Forester. Don't be fooled by its size. The Forester may be smaller, but when it comes to durability, it plays in the same league as the big boys. It's one of those SUVs that seems designed to last. Whether in intense city use, dirt roads, or snow, rain, or whatever comes your way. In 2025, the Forester continues to bet on its winning formula: standard all-wheel drive, a stable boxer engine, high ground clearance, and a structure that exudes solidity down to the smallest details. And this combination pleases immensely those who live in the garage. Subaru's boxer engine, though different from traditional inline engines, has a solid reputation when well maintained. With timely oil changes and basic servicing, it's common to find Foresters with 250,000 or even 300,000 kilometers running smoothly. Moreover, the car boasts an excellent reputation for safety, balanced fuel efficiency, and strong resale value, as it's one of the favorites among compact SUVs. And it's not just mechanics who praise it. Year after year, the Forester appears on the lists of the most respected publications, like Consumer Reports and J.D. Power, as one of the most reliable SUVs in its class. The 2025 model comes with subtle visual tweaks but retains what owners value most: reliability and everyday practicality. It's an SUV for those who want to buy and forget. No fear, no surprises, and a track record that speaks for itself. So, can you see why there are still SUVs worth every penny? We've covered true legends of durability. From the massive Land Cruiser to the compact Forester, all with one thing in common: real-world reliability, proven by those who live under the hood. These are the SUVs mechanics recommend without hesitation. But now I want to know, which one would you have in your garage? Have you owned any of these models? Comment below and share your experience. And if you enjoyed this content, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Every week, there's a new video with honest tips for true car enthusiasts. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.